It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly, Dave Cackley over yonder. It is, I'm going to tell you what, this grueling endeavor of living home alone.
Mhm.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I was able to secure some supplies yesterday. Went
Mhm.
to the Meyer, got some donuts, got some, what else did I get? I got some donuts, I got some Funyuns, um,
Mhm.
got a bag of cheese. That was nice. Um, and I survival is what we're talking about at this point.
Oh, of
Um,
course, yes.
oh, and just to say that I contributed. I don't want to get off on this husband of the year tangent or anything like that,
Mhm.
but as I was coming around from the far back of the store where the dairy and all that stuff is, I rounded the
Mhm.
corner like like this, and there
And
was the giant jumbo package of toilet paper, and I thought to myself, why don't I take it upon myself to buy toilet paper for once?
look at you
I know. I know.
stepping outside of Andy
So here I
to
am
do
pushing a
something for
cart
the
through
greater
Meyer
good.
with this gigantic thing of, I mean, it's like this big, right? It's like
Yeah.
equals 96 rolls of toilet paper, which will last me a
Mhm.
week.
Well,
So,
yes.
you know, I I would like to say that I went above and beyond. Um,
I would say that you absolutely did.
yeah. The
And
only thing that went on yesterday at Meyer that may have to be taken care of before the arrival of Mrs. O would be the package of full size candy bars that I bought. Um, but
oh man.
well, I was thinking about getting some candy, right?
Of course. So you get the king size. You get the
Mm-mm,
king size because
mm-mm.
those to you are a single serving.
No, 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 no,
Um
no. I bought the package of 18. Let's see, there's 8 Butterfingers, 4. Um,
Butterfingers are a waste. What are you wasting?
you mean
If you're
Butterfingers
gonna
are a
eat
waste? Are you
they're
drunk?
waste. Go Snickers,
Butterfingers,
go
Baby
Milky
Ruths,
Way.
100
No,
grams, and
God,
Crunches.
no. 100 grams, fine. Crunches are essentially 100 grams, but thinner, like a
Minus
Nestle
caramel.
Crunch bar. Yeah, but
Yeah.
100 grams, fine. Don't waste. Look, I know your goal is type 2 diabetes.
No,
I
it's not.
understand that.
No,
No, it's obviously your goal.
no.
And that's fine because all should have goals, even if they're unhealthy ones. My point is, if you want to go down that road, hey, Godspeed. Don't do it with Butterfingers and Baby Roots or what's next? Almonds or Mounds? Get that shit out. Just go, do your Snickers, do your Nestle Crunch, do your 100 grand, that's fine.
It's
But
an almond
let's
joy,
not
not almonds.
almond joy, yeah, it's the same
You
damn
screwed
thing.
up. Well, whatever.
It's the same thing.
It took you
My
3
point
minutes to
is,
blow it on a Monday. Way to go.
my point is, again, your goal being type 2
It's
diabetes.
not my goal.
That is your goal. It's
Look it.
okay. Just
Look at me.
embrace
Look
it.
at me. I'm 52.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I'm immune.
Yes.
I've lived this
You
life for
know
how
what?
long?
You
Clearly,
very well. You know what? It's true. That look. You know what? That is true.
there you have it.
You have longevity on your side.
Yes,
You
I
could
do.
probably. And I shouldn't say this to you. I shouldn't say this to you because it's bad. You could probably abuse your body more than most because you have, again, genetics
Genetics
that are out of the. I mean, you've
off
got
the charts.
multiple grandparents that lived to hit the century mark. I don't know a single human being personally. I say this personally that's lived to be 100. That's why I love it when people our age like to pretend like we're middle age because
Yeah,
we're way past that. Although you might not be.
I'm not.
You might be right at middle age.
They've
You could still
said,
be kicking around in a knee cart at 103, 104 years old. I wouldn't put that past you.
they have
I
said,
wouldn't put it past you.
they have said that the first human to live to 150 has been born.
We don't. You that may
It
be
might be
you.
me.
It very well. You could be knocking everything. You are, but you know what? You are in. You are the exception to the rule. You know, we can't live our lives with exceptions. But you very well, as much crap as I give you, because I know you have better genetics than I do. So I gotta force myself to do all this other shit that you don't really necessarily have to do. And I could be wrong.
Well, we don't know. We'll see.
I hope I'm not, because I hope you live to a ripe old age.
I don't.
I would love to see you at 102
I
and me at
wouldn't.
100.
I can't
I
afford to
would
live
love
that
to. I'd
long.
love to still
Seriously.
be doing this. Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll be fine. Our robot overlords will have taken over anyway. We're not going to be doing anything. There are going to be no jobs in like 10 years, let alone 50. I mean, it's all going to be over relatively soon.
Okay.
So we'll just have to enjoy it at
Okay.
that point. I'm good. That was the other thing I was pondering this week. I was just like, I, I'm just gonna turn into the skid and just enjoy whatever. I'm not concerning myself. It's very relaxing once you do that. Once you just kind of let things go and go, you know what? Whatever is going to happen is going to happen.
I'm trying to
There
think
you
if I pondered anything this weekend, and I really can't think of anything that I
go. Mm,
pondered. My brain was just like a scramble all weekend.
yeah.
Yeah. So nothing. Yeah.
Well, it's okay.
Okay.
No worries. I'm pondering poverty because
Well, yeah.
I've got another car. I got my hopefully last little car repair that's gonna bleed me down to about where I was in college, where you're okay. I got to start making some choices here, just for,
Yes, you
and
do.
it's gonna be temporary.
Yeah.
It's gonna be temporary, but it's one of those things eh, where you consider taking. It's to the point where you consider taking back cans.
How much is
You're
your car repair this
considering
time?
it. About 800, close to
Mm.
$800. Yeah.
Oof.
So yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Just kind of. It's like when you go to the casino and you spend a little more, and you have that.
I got an
You
idea.
got you've got your ace showing against the dealer six, and you double down, and a five comes up. The dealer ends up hitting blackjack,
I
and
got
you're
an idea
screwed.
for you. I'll tell you what to do. Pay attention.
Okay, this is interesting.
So what you do is later today, when you get to the countertop store,
I'm not going there today,
well,
but
stop in.
okay.
All right. Do a distraction, and then look under the till, and not in the till. Pull
Mhm,
the drawer out and look under it.
mhm.
That's where you find the hundies and the fifties.
Yeah. Well,
Pull a couple of those
look.
out, and then when they go to balance the till tonight, play dumb.
Well, here's the thing. If it weren't a family business, yeah, I would consider it.
Yeah. Well, but it's
But
family. What are they going to do? Prosecute?
more, yeah, yeah. Well, no, you don't do that. You
So I'm
just don't.
just saying.
Those are things you don't do.
You want
I
answers? I'll give you
appreciate
answers.
I appreciate your laissez-faire attitude toward embezzlement.
I'm
But
just.
yeah,
It's
no,
not necessarily
it's not at
embezzlement.
that point. We're
You got to
okay.
look
We're
at. You
okay.
got to
I'll
look at
be
it
okay.
like this. You got to look at it like this. It's a loan.
I'll be okay. It's
It's a
okay.
pay. It's a pay advance. That's all.
I'll be okay.
All
I'll be
right.
okay. It's all is good.
All right.
All right, ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of poverty, layoffs are coming to the Golden Arches. McDonald's is closing its U.S. offices for a few days to inform employees about the firings. And now, McDonald's has over 150,000 employees in corporate offices. This is going to affect the more white collar jobs, maybe upper middle management. And the like, about 150,000 again in those corporate roles. About 70% are based outside the US. And by the way, global sales have actually gone up in the last year, about 11%, and they're still having firings.
Agreed
But
much?
again, to those who are getting fired, don't worry, McDonald's will be fine.
Let me tell you something.
They will be. I know that's your concern
I know.
as an employee about to get axed, but again, and you know the good thing is it's not going to affect, you know, the nice girl at the McDonald's I went to last week with the 5 facial piercings and
Well, let me
the
tell you
anxiety
something
disorder. So
about
that's good.
McDonald's. I Friday afternoon, we went to visit Cindy's mom in the hospital. She's over in
Mhm.
Butterworth, and I dropped Cindy and Cindy's mom's friend off at the door. I went to park, and I had to
Mhm.
pee, so I took off down Michigan to that McDonald's up there on Michigan Street.
Oh, I know exactly where
Yep.
that is.
All right.
Yes.
It's been there forever.
Yeah,
Um.
not the best.
Well,
It's not the best one.
and I'm not here to necessarily. How do I want to phrase this? when is it going to stop with the idea of nobody there to serve you? I walk into McDonald's and it's nothing but screens, touch screens to
Oh
order your
yeah.
stuff. And
Oh,
I literally just went in to pee. There's
mhm.
nobody at the counter.
No,
There's
they don't
nobody
do that
taking a
anymore.
look at the dining room.
Nope,
There's
nope. You
nobody
punch in.
anywhere. You can't even see a human.
No, you
And
you're essentially a de facto employee as a customer. That's the way. That's the way they've gone.
I thought to myself, you wonder this where it's all and it's not just McDonald's.
No,
It's
it's
everywhere.
it's everywhere, and it's
Everywhere.
going to keep. And it's going to again. It's going to start affecting these white collar jobs too. It's not just going to be
Here's the big
the
problem.
grunts
Here's the big problem.
working the
All this
till.
job elimination is eliminating buying power for people that can go out and spend money on McDonald's and
We're just going to
Foot
print more money.
Locker and whatever.
Nope, no, it won't. We'll just print more money, and people will go suckle off the government teat
I'm
more,
telling you,
and
dude,
we're just going to keep doing this until it all ends.
when you see these
That's just
homeless
how it's
camps,
been. Yes,
when you see these
yes.
homeless camps in
Hmm.
Portland
Los
or
Angeles,
Los Angeles or whatever,
Frisco. Yep.
these are not homeless camps. These are the start of fourth world population in the United States. And
I,
this is dangerous.
yeah, dude. Hey, look, I smile, but you're 100% right.
I know.
We're eventually going to be Greece, and this is. I mean, and you know what? We've had a good run. Let's not look at the downside of this. Let's not look at the poverty and the death and the disease
I don't want
and
people living in
all
my
that stuff.
country on 7 cents a day.
Well, we can't stop that. It's all going to happen. We just have to understand. We just again appreciate the run that we had while we had it. Hopefully, we kick the can down the road far enough to where it'll only be an issue for our great grandkids. I have a feeling it's going to happen sooner rather than later, but I've been wrong about stuff. Okay, so who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But again, your point is noted, and I agree with it mostly, but out of our hands.
All right.
Que sera, c'est la vie. Moving on, more Americans are stressed out, of course. According to the latest study, 87% worry about continuing inflation, 80% fear nuclear war, 65% are stressed over money in the economy, which is kind of tied into inflation. I don't know why they separate that. And 69% are afraid World War III is going to break out, which again kind of coincides with the fear of nuclear war. I don't know why World War III would be 69% and nuclear war would be 80. Again, it's people not understanding these things are basically one and the same. But it's weird because it's kind of like 1983 all over again. Back when the economy was garbage and then the day after came out and we were afraid, well, that's pretty much it. So who knows? Again, this kind of makes me somewhat hopeful that we're in a similar spot to where we were 40 years ago, except for this caveat, which is we have more insane people. There are far more people that are crazy now than were crazy 40 years ago. And that is that we're not gonna get better at problem solving, and we're not gonna get less crazy. So this is just again, enjoy the ride, and just hopefully we just keep kicking the can down the road until we've shuffled off this mortal coil. There you go. Right. Best we can hope for. Finally, the dirty hippies descended on Ann Arbor for Hash Bash over the weekend. Those thousands were literally and figuratively lit in downtown Ann Arbor. The 52nd annual Hash Bash. Of course, weed was legalized for recreational purposes in Michigan in 2018, and God bless them. Still out there smoking, rebelling against something they don't need to rebel against anymore because it's legal. I just when you think they could, I thought this was going to make these people less annoying because that was the only thing they ever talked about, the benefits of weed, and everybody's like, okay, it's legal now. What are you railing against? I guess have at it. Enjoy your hacky sack and your weird smells and lighting up. God bless. But do we even need this anymore?
Why
You can
not?
just do it wherever now. Because you
Well,
can just do it wherever
well, you
now.
can't really. I
Pretty
mean,
much.
it's like you
Pretty
can't walk down
much.
the street with a joint. You can't.
No, oh no. Oh no. Oh
Dude, I'm not
shit.
against it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that, why break up a good time? Whatever. They're having fun. Let them be.
Uh, whatever. I just like being annoyed.
I'll tell you. I know
Sometimes,
you do.
yeah,
But I'll tell you
I
this.
sometimes enjoy it. I sometimes do. I
Do
enjoy
this.
that these people irritate me, and I don't even know why they irritate me
Well,
anymore.
because you're
So
just
whatever.
easily irritated.
I'm really not.
You're
I
like
just,
having Maud around.
mm,
Be
yeah,
Arthur.
you had to you got to hand it to B. Arthur on some level. I mean,
Here's the thing.
she was a tough broad,
Here's the thing.
100%.
I'd like
Go
you to
ahead.
go and count the number of domestic violence arrests at
Oh,
Hash
fair enough.
Bash compared to
You're right.
any other
Oh,
alcohol. Yeah.
alcoholic. Yeah, I would agree with you. You and
There
I
you
are on
go.
the same page there.
Okay.
My whole thing with them, but like that whole thing was a rebellious thing. We're doing this thing that's forbidden and that you can't do, and that's gonna, lead to the whores coming to town or whatever. It's again, most places it's legal, and it's legal in the very state you're currently residing in, protesting whatever.
That's right. We don't want those
I don't
whores
understand.
coming to town. We want to save those for our basketball and football team.
There you go. There's a place for all of that.
No, it's not. It's terrible. God.
I'm not. Hey, look, I'm not.
I know.
Not,
I know.
again,
You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying, though.
Yes, I'm not judging anything
Not at all.
because I don't do that. Sports. Tigers 0-3 to start this season. They get swept by Tampa Bay, losing the third of three, 5-1. Cubs lose. Cubs lose. Cubs lose. They fall to Milwaukee, 9-5. National championship men's hoops tonight. San Diego State, UConn. Meh. That's sports.
Is it gonna interrupt Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy?
No, it's not. The
Thank God.
pregame I don't think is until like 8, maybe
Good.
9. So you should be fine.
I don't want to have to kill anybody. All right.
Of course.
So this one's a freebie on a Monday, and it'll get you down to 29,000 even in the hole.
All right, we'll see.
All right, you ready?
We'll see.
Catchphrases.
Okay.
This is an easy one. Catch my this refers to what one is driving at in a conversation, not a pile of snow.
Okay. It would be drift.
Wow.
We were looking for drift. Catch my
You
drift.
are so smart.
Kind of am. I kind of am. You set it on a tee. I knocked it off.
The level of
I'm not. You know what I won't do?
What won't you do? Tell me what you won't do.
I will not do the thing where I just watch it, where I hit it, and I just watch it, and I do the slow kind of Barry Bonds stroll or Reggie Jackson kind of.
Yeah.
I won't do that.
Okay.
I'm going to run the bases.
You are.
You hit that, and you run the bases.
Okay.
After that, you don't.
You do that.
You don't take your own sweet time. You hustle.
You hustle.
So there you go.
You're
welcome.
Give us your best effort.
Absolutely.
Much appreciated. We'll talk to you back here tomorrow.
See ya!
Happy Monday, Muskegon. We have a dry day ahead of us before more rain arrives Monday night, so let's look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Your weather headlines this week show we will have a dry and pleasant Monday, like I said. Rain will arrive Monday night, though, but most of it will stay to the south of us. And then a warm front will move through on Tuesday, bringing more thunderstorms and maybe even some severe weather for Tuesday night. And we'll briefly hit the 60s once that warm front goes through for Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning. So like I said, we do have a chance of rain tonight. This is at 11 p.m. You can see most of the thunderstorms and rain will stay south of I-96 toward the I-94 corridor. And then by the time we get to 2 a.m., similar story. Most of the rain is staying to the south of us. So while we'll likely see some rain, the heaviest will dodge Muskegon County. And you can see that in the rainfall amounts through Tuesday at 8 a.m. You can see Kalamazoo has 0.8 inches, Jackson, similar story there, and also Chicago. So the heaviest rain will dodge Muskegon, but will likely pick up at least 1/10 of an inch of rain. Now temperature-wise today will be in the low 50s closer to the lake, in the upper 40s on the lake, and in the mid 50s further east toward Ravenna. So quite a large temperature spread across Muskegon, with Ravenna seeing the warmer temperatures. And like I said, we do have a severe weather risk for Tuesday and especially Tuesday night, but once again, the worst of the severe weather will stay to our southwest as these storms will be weakening as they approach West Michigan, which means we're only in a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather, and that's primarily for damaging winds and large hail. So for your Monday, expect a high of 53 with mostly cloudy skies, and then we'll have that chance of rain overnight, especially right around 10 to about 2 a.m. with a low of 38. And then by Tuesday, most of the Tuesday will actually be dry with a small chance of thunderstorms, and will begin to warm up as that warm front moves through. Will be the warmest Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning with a high of 64 on Wednesday morning, with also that chance of thunderstorms, and some of those may be strong to severe. And then we'll cool down quite a bit on Thursday with windy conditions developing, and by Easter weekend we'll stay in the 50s, and as of now, Easter will be dry. And that's your Monday forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. I'm Colin Woods Weather, and enjoy your week.